Hi, today we are going to see how to make tortillas or rotis using bottle gourd. Bottle gourd, I believe, plays a significant role in providing relief from hypertension because of its low sodium content. So let's see how we can use this in preparing rotis or tortillas. To prepare this, I've taken one bottle gourd, 2 to 3 green chilies. I've taken a bunch of cilantro and mint leaves, 1/4 to half a cup of onions, some olive oil, and wheat flour. I've taken about 3 cups of wheat flour, then 1 to 2 tablespoons of flax and chia seed powder. Now for the bottle gourd, I've peeled it and then I have de-seeded it by scooping out the seeds, and then I have cut it into cubes because I'm going to put it in a chopper. So I'm not going to grind it, but I'm going to chop it finely. So I'm using my chopper. To this I'm going to add the cilantro and the mint leaves, the green chili, and the onions, and I'm going to chop this finely. Now I'm transferring the chopped mixture. This is how it should be. See how nicely and finely it has done. So now I'm transferring it to the wheat flour, and then I'm adding salt. I'm adding the flax and the chia seed powder, and then I'm adding some water and then mixing it. I'm going to knead the dough. Now I'm adding oil and I'm going to knead it. I'll be adding oil as and when required while I'm kneading it. Once it is done, I'm adding more oil. Now I'm using a damp muslin cloth and I'm covering the dough, and I'm going to leave it aside for about 5 to 10 minutes. If you don't have a muslin cloth, you can use a cling wrap to cover the dough. Now to make the tortillas or the rotis, use oil and also dab it in the wheat flour as you are going to roll it out. You have to assess because sometimes it might be sticky, so you have to alternatively keep using oil and dab it in the wheat flour. I'm using an iron skillet here. If you want, you can use a non-stick one too. Be very patient and then don't burn the tortillas. So now your tortilla is ready. Now take a little bit of butter and start applying over the tortilla. The reason why I apply butter is because it remains soft and doesn't become hard. And if you're using it immediately, well and good. Otherwise, I always like to wrap it in a cloth and then put it in a box so that even you can use it later in the day, because it always remains soft if you're going to do it this way. Now for some useful tips. When we make this dough, we are not going to use all of the dough. So what I do is I put this dough in a plastic box and then I keep it in my fridge so that I can use within 3 days. I can use it. Another thing which I would like to share is, generally to get up in the morning and make fresh tortillas is a very difficult thing. So you can prepare it the previous day itself, and then I use parchment paper. I put one tortilla in between two parchment papers. Like this, you can keep several tortillas. You can store it in your fridge and then you can remove it and then cook whenever you want to make fresh tortillas. You can have your tortillas with any dip you like, or with your chutneys or your ketchup. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please try it out and post your feedback for me. Thank you.